Perfect. Okie dokie. So I am quickly going to ask you to indulge me while I tell you things you probably already know. So, little XCrawl history. We all know about Plymouth Rock. Pilgrims arriving, seeking freedom from religious persecution because they were part of a cult known as the Messianics, who believed there was only one true God. Time passes. Britain colonizes most of the east coast of the USA. Disagreements lead to rebellion, lead to revolution. General George Washington gathers together the colonists. Despite the fact that he is a staunch worshiper of Zeus, Washington makes promises to the Messianics and gains their support. British army faces loss after loss. Finally, the British Parliament sees no value in trying to keep the colonies. And then, of course, George Washington, with the blessing of Zeus, claimed the title of Emperor and the title of Augustus. And then his first order as Emperor was to slaughter the Messianics, men, women, and children to the last one, because an oracle said that his empire will stand for centuries, but one who follows a single god will bring it crashing down. I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. I just thought you might like to know. Okay, so as a reminder, last time you were ordered to continue to Mount Vernon as quickly as possible. There had been an emergency. Mount Vernon was apparently gone. A group of Drake riders did try to bring you down, but you ended up landing safely near the historical site and discovered a crater where Mount Vernon used to be. You quickly discovered that crater was surrounded by a portal, and once you figured out that there was a 5-foot gap, you were able to reach the mansion grounds, which was floating like an island in the realm of chaos. So right now I'm going to say that some of the team, being those who are not presently present, are working to put together a plan for a more visible and safe exit from the region. If you see, you are currently behind a greenhouse, which is next to a very large house and a smaller building. And to give you an excuse for knowing exactly what these buildings are, Scrawl leapt through the portal, waving a piece of paper towards you. It's a tourist map of the area. So, yeah. Greenhouse, former slave quarters, worker shop. And, yeah, I've got him there. I should go ahead and add him to the list. So, in the words of game masters that have come before me, what do you guys want to do?
I'll just start clearing buildings.
That would make sense. Which one?
I mean, probably closest first.
Where do that'd be the greenhouse or the smithy?
Yeah, I'd say greenhouse first. Feels closest.
So, of course, the advantage of the greenhouse being a greenhouse is that it's covered in it's covered in grass. That's how these things work. It's covered in glass with an L. So you can see that there doesn't seem to be anyone working inside. I'm assuming I should just go ahead and plop you all down towards the front. And how do you want to do this? Well, first off, Deborah will flee.
I mean, Jackson's final fleeting if somebody wants to join him at the front. If not, he will lead.
Or actually, Wretched would like to because she's got that danger sense, baby.
Sure.
Where is she? This one? No. I forgot which one she is. I think she's.
I
no,
think
I
she
assume
used
she's
to be the bow.
bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Cork will also join, like, as well.
So you want to go ahead and roll that danger sense for me?
I would love to. Seven. How does she tell
7.
anything?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I mean, again, you can see in. Everything seems to be completely fine. The door isn't even locked, so
Still
open that door.
real quick. I just want to. It's probably more for Brittney, but what exactly are we? Do you think we're looking for? Are we looking for survivors or people causes?
Question. It causes, I think.
I think causes too. I'm not sure if survivors is actually going to matter or actually be.
Unless they can tell us shit.
Yeah, I mean, nice to
The
find, but
mystery of why this thing
okay.
disappeared.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page there because I didn't want us to, you know. Okay. Then yeah, either you or Jackson can open it. I don't mind. I think you were already in the process of it, so.
I was like, okay, next thing.
well, I'm afraid that the greenhouse is exactly what it appeared to be from the outside. Absolutely, the plants seem to be wilting a little bit because the skies of the realm of chaos aren't necessarily that conducive to plant life. But past that, it looks like mostly people have been taking advantage of the greenhouse, and you've got most of the plants there are picked clean. So there might be a few lesser fruits and vegetables, but for as you poke through, there's no sign of anything too much of interest or anything too much left. I'm going to go ahead and say it straight out. Based on what you're seeing, it does look like people have been in here recently.
Any way to check to see, probably not where they've been going, any footprints? Like super suspicious footprints that lead out and in one direction?
Since
Is that a bit too
most of the
obvious?
road is cobbled, not really. I mean, it's a tiled floor, so there's dirt left. I'm not thinking that there's anything too useful about as far as the directions are concerned.
Okay. Do you want to go down, clear out these two, and then make our way around, or do you want to go straight up to the smithy and make a way around?
I feel like the first way would be if I was a character that's I want to like figure out quickly, I'm heading to the mansion immediately. But I feel like the wiser course of action is to
See,
just
I
make sure nothing else
agree.
is going.
My concern, I mean, I absolutely agree. I think the mansion is really where things are going to happen. I just don't want to end up in the mansion and then
Walk into a
have a
trap or
bunch of
something.
people we didn't find.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Okay. Then it sounds
And
like
that,
we are
with that
going
said,
to head
yes.
to the slave quarters.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you turn that way, since obviously, you're going around the greenhouse, you kind of started looking up before you did anything too much. So now that you're kind of looking more at it, in the general area south, probably right here, mostly between the former slave quarters and the worker shop, there are a lot of corpses. So just to make you feel better about yourself, there seems to have been fighting going on in that region.
I'm gonna try and danger sense before we get in. As soon as I can see the corpses, that's what Richard is gonna try and do.
Yeah, I mean, if you're headed that way and doing danger, I appreciate that was exactly the same number. You would think randomization would go against that, but no, you just keep on getting those sevens. That's good. Get those out of the way now instead of having to worry about them later. But no, despite the obvious danger of there being where is my outside of the danger that's obvious from the fact that there's corpse piles, you're not necessarily sensing anything specific. It's fine. It's all fine. It's absolutely fantastic.
Like, how old are these corpses? Are they like hours old or like days old? How stinky are they?
You'd probably want to go ahead and get closer. I'm sorry, did that sound like an obvious trap? It wasn't supposed to sound like an obvious trap.
I mean, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
I mean, I'm all for springing the trap.
Okay, let's do it.
So I assume that you're just going to burst into a full run towards it, right?
No.
I guess what I actually mean is go ahead and get into marching order for as you go down. XCrawl is wondering where he should be. He's basically a level 0.
Somewhere.
So
Probably in the back of Deborah.
Yeah.
So as you're heading down past the slave quarters, you do get the sense that you're being watched. And as you reach near the door, you hear a gruff voice shout out, "No humans!"
That was from the slave quarters, right?
That was from the slave quarters, yes.
No humans, that he said?
Yes. I mean, technically he said no humies.
As much as I don't like splitting a party up, I'm fine with...
XCrawl is sniffing the air.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't seem upset. So I'm sure someone could go with him to check out the door. But I need to have a picture. Where's the drawing? There we go. So let's go ahead and put the corpse piles around here. Doop. Corpse piles. That feels too small. Can you get bigger? Yep.
Did you ever seen that band in concert?
Oh god, that sounds great. I did not know that was an actual band name.
No, it's not. It's not. It sounds like one, though.
It absolutely is a perfect band name. Yes, Corpse Files. Okay, who wants to do what?
Well, I mean, if the non-humies want to try and check out the slave quarter, I'm going to position myself to, because I'm only human, but at a moment's notice, if you need me, I will break that door down.
Yes, we all agree here. I've got Cork and Beta. I can't remember which ones of yours are non-human.
Mine
William's racist.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, right on. Cork and Beta.
Blame the random number generator.
I open the door.
So we will hang back, but like I said, you just scream, and the moment you scream, Jackson is anything in his way is getting broken.
So you open the door, and I haven't really mapped the inside because I figured that just the general shape is really all you need for anything that goes on here. But there's a staircase, and on the top floor there are a ton of kobold eyes staring at you. Right behind the door are standing a pair of hobgoblins. One of them has a shotgun leveled in your direction, and they're eyeing you suspiciously. Although Scrawl pretty much just immediately runs in and runs past them and up the stairs to check out all the new friends he's just made. The hobgoblin with the shotgun seems a little surprised, but he's looking behind the half-orcs and going, "So, what do you all want here?"
First of all, back off. Second of all, we're looking for what happened here, bud. What the fuck happened here, bud?
No back off. This place. Too many people try to take our place. We protect the small ones. And a lot has happened here. Are they with you? Pointing at the group of humans in the back, obviously. I mean, that guy with you, but all those humies, they with you?
They're slaves. So yes, but I mean, I'm the boss, obviously.
So, you're from all the way down below? You've got... Thank you.
Sorry.
You've got Yumi slaves? That's a nice change of pace. It feels like we're the ones who've been slaves for so long. So what? Were you not here before? How have we not seen you? You weren't here before.
You're right. I wasn't here before. You probably haven't heard my name, but you will, because I'm going to be famous. It's Cork McGork. I'm a crawler.
You
seen
you
XCrawl?
are. We saw you. Oh wait. And there's a bunch of goblins who are peeking out from, just slightly around them. And they start, chittering in Underdark, recognizing all of you. And so have you come to save the Humies?
Honestly, man, I don't know at this point. I'm trying to figure out what went on. This place just disappeared off the map.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So let me tell you. Okay, you got questions, you let me know. But so the little ones, they're working in the farms, right? And there's lots of tourists on around, and they're all doing their thing and oohing and eyeing, and going, oh, look at the non-humans, they're working the fields. Oh, isn't it funny that slavery's illegal? Ah, and all that. And then from like the middle of the field, there's this flashlight. We look over there. There's something hovering over a big hole in the ground, and the sky has changed. So, you know what happens next. Everyone starts freaking the fuck out. So, they're like, what the non-humans do? And we're like, oh, what the humans do? And I'm trying to get the little ones just out of the way, and people start chasing, and everything goes gray for a while. And finally, we get this place locked down. They try to take over, thinking, oh, that looks like the nice place. So, yeah, there's piles of corpses over there to show you how well that went. But past that, it's been, what? Well, I guess 4 days? I mean, when there was the flash, all the power went out, so doesn't have a sun here, so I'm guessing 4 days, and sometimes they keep trying to go to the workers' shop. That's where they let us buy our food and clothing and everything. So we've been working to lock that down too. We let them get into the greenhouse. Figure, they can get there, then they can leave us alone. But yeah, after the big fight, mostly the only thing that we've had to worry about are the, I don't know, I call them chaos gremlins. But yeah, that's been how things have been for a little while. So obviously, you're here. That means there's a way back out, yeah?
Huh. Probably. We just hopped over. Jump.
So
I haven't tested it out. So we came in.
okay. So maybe you can get the Humies out, and then you know, we can take over. I mean, like I said, there's the chaos things, but they at least don't talk much, and they don't seem to care about us if we stay away from them.
Where'd you say those chaos Grammies are?
Oh, they just walk around. They kind of like just every now and then there's like a meteor shower or something like that, and all of a sudden there's more of the chaos gremlins. Guess it's, where we are.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna leave you alone. Sounds like you got this place figured out. And I'm not agreeing to anything, but I'll take it in mind.
So if you seem cool. So if you need to go next door, and now I have to remember where I wrote down the names. Woo. Nope, that's not the right one. Oh, there you are. So yeah, you tell them Fibbin sent you if you need to buy anything from there. They'll treat you good then. Which is to say they're not going to shoot you in the face.
Currently an upside.
Cool, we'll do that. Thanks, bud. Nice to meet you.
Are you going to call Scrawl or that's poetry?
Oh, hey, Scrawl. Having fun. Want to come back here, bud? I'll leave it up to him.
Yeah, you're his friends. He wants to come and stay with you guys. You need to figure out where I put his character sheet. Oh, his character sheet.
We'll play again. Sorry that I took that whole thing over, Lena, by the way.
Lena, wake up.
What?
Hi.
I did not hear what you said. That was the problem there. If somebody said something to me, then I did not hear it.
Okay, did you hear any of the conversation we just had?
Yeah.
We had like this long
yes.
role-playing story session, so
yeah, and I accepted that. It's fine. I don't have a human, or I have no non-humans, and I am understanding of that.
Yes, but we are required by law to make fun. Oh, he doesn't actually have a weapon. That's a problem.
Okay. Worker shop then. Sounds like there might be some more fun people in there from what I heard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try it again. Go for it. Let's see it happen
Very
this time.
racist against humans. I recommend being cool separately.
Yeah.
Are we gonna try the danger sense one last time?
No, I will. I got. Ooh, it was a different number.
That's amazing. It's not a good amazing, but it's their amazing. So I am very happy to see that. So yeah, you're on the way to the workers' shop. How did you want to approach?
Did I don't remember if they mentioned in the slave quarters. Did they mention if the people at the worker shop were gonna be as anti-human as they were?
I'm guessing yes, they will.
Okay. Then I will let you the three of you lead again and stay back as if you need the muscle.
Okay. Sounds like a shop. Do you want anything?
Um,
Anything you're needing?
probably not. I can't think of anything at the moment.
Kind of headed there
Yeah,
to.
let's see what they got. Show me what you got.
So yeah, when Court gets around there, that's the point where he notices that there's um a green glow coming from it, and some of the corpses start standing up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So most of the people who are standing up here just seem to be ordinary people, jeans and t-shirts, stuff like that. There are a couple of non-humans there. One thing that does catch your eye, which may not be surprising if you heard what I'm calling this particular session, uh, there does seem to be a really large rat corpse in there. It does look like, there were some attempts to be made to go ahead and clean it for eating, but it's still, kind of just got tossed in the pile. I would say it's probably towards the middle of the pile. But all that being said, there's still a lot more corpses that are wandering around than are not. So if we want to go ahead and do initiatives.
Well, I'll be right back. I need to go use the bathroom.
Why do I bother giving the countdown?
Well, because I didn't need to go before we started, because that's not how my body works. It likes to make me go the worst possible fucking time.
You did the initiative check
She's
first. She's not wrong.
right.
Wrong.
I will say that Ethel is very excited.
I'm sure. This is the first time that I've actually had a serious fight for you with Oh, he's got a dagger. With undead. Okay, agility is +1.
Okay. I'm assuming I am starting us off.
That 19 was successful in getting you.
Let's see. Well, Let's start with Lena. Will pull out her flute and attempt to lionize Cork.
A 9.
That
That
will fail.
sounds a little low. But it's not that bad. Oh,
No downside, just no effect.
just as a reminder, everyone currently is at 1 mojo. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and give Brittney an extra mojo as pity mojo for all those lovely 7 and under danger senses that you got in there.
I assume everyone is also probably at full health.
Oh yeah, you guys are all fine.
Kind of figured. Just don't think I ever changed that back when we finished combat last session. Deborah will attempt a Spellweaver Blast.
Oh, much better.
Hold on.
Something approaching redemption.
Actually find it. So that's going to be Blaster Die result, which was 2 plus 1d8. And then let's do... Ooh, actually, hold on. Let's actually do... We'll target number... How far apart are...
They are really close. Most of them crawled out from near the bottom.
So they're all within a 15-foot radius,
They
right?
really are, yeah.
Is Cork within the 15-foot radius? Radius is... No, sorry, radius is half, right?
Yes.
So technically he would be, but what if I just put it back here? Would that be still hit everybody and not hit Cork?
Yep.
Was that a yes?
Yes. It was a yes.
Okay. The second time it also. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna 15-foot radius to hit all of them. So here's the damage. They all need to make a reflex saving throw. Versus spell check, is that against...
That is against your...
Let me pull up Blaster. I'm assuming it's gonna say.
I feel like that's against your roll. If I'm not...
From what it's describing, that sounds right. Since it just says.
I mean, that's
spell check.
exactly how grappling has worked. It's been, they make a roll, the grapple makes a roll, and then they have to do
when Blaster
counter rolls.
a spell checks is when a Blaster casts a spell. So my 23, 21, 21 is the spell check. So they need to make a reflex check against that spell check.
Okie dokie. Reflex.
If they succeed, they take half damage.
And that's 6 damage that they have to do. Okay. You have a 21. The only way that they're going to they have a fortitude of a reflex of -4. Which probably isn't really surprising. So the only way that they would actually accomplish is to do a nat 20. So
Well,
one of them got it. We'll go ahead and do that in order. So 6 damage to you, 6 damage to you, 3 damage to you, 6 damage to you, 6 damage to you, and 6 damage to you. Does that make you feel better? I know that you went a long time in the last one with no spells to cast.
Jackson will walk up and swing hard on number 2. +1. 16.
Yes, that is absolutely a hit.
Okay, so 2 damage from the D die.
Yeah, actually, just the D die is enough to kill him. So
Okay, well, I want to roll damage anyway.
please for 2.
Hooray!
So yeah, he's ground round, absolutely. So yeah, number 2 is gone. Okay, that sounds like everyone for you.
Indeed, it is.
Okay. What did I put down for scrolls? Spit. Yeah, he should be able to do that. Okay. So I based on all the RPG horror stories, I apologize in advance for adding a DMPC.
Oh, okay. I did actually.
But yeah, Scrawl excitedly, because this is the first time since he's been with you that he's actually gotten to take part in a fight. Swings at that little zombie and he hits. Not very hard, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And that brings us to Brittney's kids.
Ethel has been waiting for this moment because these things, I'm pretty sure, are unholy. Undead creatures. They look undead. So she's going to rebuke them in the name of her god as it doesn't fit in with the natural cycle of things, you see.
T 14 is good. Which variant of good is that?
1d3 plus something caster level. Wait, are they one hit die creatures?
No, they're bigger than one hit dice. I do.
And no effect. Whoops.
Oh, that is very sad. Is there anything I can do with this math? Blessing. Oops.
See, what I really should have done is a lay on hands to one of those zombies, I think. Wait, does that work the same way?
As I remember, yes. Everyone hates undead. Blessing, messenger.
Yeah, I didn't really think it through. That's cool. I will take that as a miss, or maybe they're just like grossed out ever so slightly.
Yes, they're definitely grossed out ever so slightly.
That's cool. And then Cork is going to smash the first one. Number one.
That is me being premature. Yeah, that.
Hey, 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 hey. 11, 14. Plus 1 is 15.
15 of a hit.
And then. Did he do something with the steed die? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You just need to add it. I mean, you roll the 3, so just add it to your damage roll.
Thank you.
Good lord.
10 damage.
So yeah, you have killed it to an unnecessary extent. Bits and globlets go flying everywhere.
Into that. Beta is going to shoot. No, he's going to two-hander the battle base axe at what is this guy? Number 6.
Number 6.
Mm. That didn't go well.
You want to know something funny?
Yes.
That's still a hit. Zombies have like absolute. I mean, you can tell from the reflex that the part of it is that they're not exactly good at stepping out of the way. So yeah, a 9 is enough.
Oops, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
Get that roll out of your d20s. I understand.
I hit him for 2 points of damage.
So that one was also really badly wounded by Lena's spell casting. So that one is down as well.
I almost killed all these guys. They should go down with like a finger prick to the face. Wretch is going to shoot one with her wonderful.
If it helps, now you're left with the ones who didn't take, you know, the absolute near destructive damage from the spell. So this is your strong zombie horde.
I am going to use the short bow that I got. And Wretched is going to shoot. Number 5.
And as discussed before, even ignoring the fact that you have a +1 there, that is a hit.
D6. And she also does 2 hits of damage.
And the +1 from the magical, it is still standing. Yeah. So yeah, Beta, FL, Cork, and Wretched have all been through, which means now it's the rotting piles. They can't move very fast, but this one steps forward and tries to do a little chomp on poor Scrawl. And that is definitely not enough. I have the armor class listed there. I didn't need to open up a new program. 1, 2 to Cork. Is a 15 enough for Cork?
Let me double check. No.
Okay. It's also supposed to be +3. Where the hell did I get that 4 from? Okay, so I will now
Cork bought a chainmail shirt, if that helps. Last session.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, beta. Beta it is. 1d20 +3. I was like, everyone else is moving in a north. Oh. How does Beta feel about a 22? I'm not even going to wait on you for that one because I know the answer. Oh no. So yeah, it bites at Beta and manages to get a small area of unprotected skin, but definitely not much. And I don't think Beta will be too scared.
No. From 10 to 9.
And this is where I'm going to ask you to do a fortitude saving throw, except I'm not really. You're absolutely fine. Okay, so that is the end of the round. That brings us back to Lena and co.
Okay. We'll start with a Spellweaver Blast again. $19 is not terrible, but I don't think it's that impressive. Okay, so 2. Not entirely sure how much this matters. Yeah, actually, it might. So that's gonna be to the one that actually managed to bite Beta, number 5.
Number 5.
And that'll be fire damage.
So your little missile of magic, which legally speaking is not a magic missile, whooshes through the air like a burning missile of magic, and when it goes through the corpse, whatever chaos energy was animating it is burned away.
Jackson will bring his axe down on number 4.
That is most definitely a hit. Number 4 can be removed from the board. That was definitely a killing blow.
And Lena will saunter over and attempt to stab number 3.
That is a hit. Ooh, that is a very good hit. No problems there. So, with the last of the zombies taken down, the green glow from inside the pile seems to dissipate, at least a little bit. Anything you want to do with corpse pile, or just move on?
Deborah will check it to see if she can figure out where the energies are coming from.
Let's go ahead and do an intelligence test. Yeah, that's definitely more than I was thinking. It feels like the problem is that it's just they've been lying here for a few days in the chaos dimension, and they're just sucking in the ambient chaos energy. So, probably things will happen if everything is allowed to just hang out on the ground for too long.
She will relay that to the team, and otherwise I'm good to go.
Right on. Do these things look flammable? Can I just light them up with a torch as we like walk past, looking cool as hell with the fire behind us?
I don't think that without a fuel source they'll catch fire.
On blast.
Does anyone have a fuel source?
Give me a second.
I mean, this isn't classic era, so the chances of you having a lamp oil on you are much lower.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
No. I wish I would have said explicitly that I filled my empty flask up with alcohol, but I didn't.
Well, you're about to visit a shop. Maybe you can talk them into helping you clean up.
You know what? Maybe they will. Let's do it.
So yeah, as warned, you wander around, and there are indeed a couple of hobgoblins who are holding ground at the workers' shop. But as soon as you tell them that their friend sent you, they calm down completely. So I'm assuming that you're going to ask them about oil. One of them, who introduces himself as Fang, goes looking for it, while Nail, the third one, is like, so what exactly are you guys doing here?
Well, your friend wanted us to kill all humans, basically, and give this whole area to you. What do you think about that?
Not a bad idea. I mean, they don't have to die necessarily, because, I don't eat people, but yeah, even though it's a little green here, that kind of goes with my eyes, so wouldn't be a bad thing to have this place left just for us, so I wouldn't say anything against that.
That's cool. I completely wanted to distract him from that line of questioning.
So,
Hey, did you see what happened that night with all the green shit?
well, at the time, I was working in the greenhouse, so not quite as much. But yeah, got a absolutely glorious view of the sky just wiggling and warping, and all of a sudden it's, chaos green instead of blue skies out there. So I know that it came from, somewhere in the farms. They said that much, but yeah, we were kind of looking down, but can't say as I'm too upset, since, they say there's no slaves, but just between you and me, we didn't used to work in this shop. And yeah, they didn't actually pay us in gold. They just paid us in their special fancy Mount Vernon tokens. So we could buy what we wanted, but we weren't going downtown and shopping, if you know what I mean.
Company town, those are the worst.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I guess it's partially on me. I wanted to see something other than the underground, so I got to do that for 3 years. And, well, now I've seen something really different. So, Fang does find some bottles of oil, and he's staring at them, and he's like, I don't know what these sell for, but we can't eat it, so I don't really care. So yeah, you can go ahead and take these. So yes, someone or someones can put their hands on 3 bottles of oil, and one of those should be
Sounds
enough to
good.
get the corpse pile burning.
I can take them.
Sounds good.
Hey, do you know anything that's good against these chaos goblin thingies?
Well, so far, pretty much everything. They don't seem to be too exciting. They're
Not
just
people.
like, yeah, they're like people. So most of the stuff you use against people, that's worked for us.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Oh, but on the other hand, they when they touch you, it numbs you. It numbs you really bad. So try to keep away from them as much as possible.
It is helpful. Thank you, buddy. And I'm going to head out.
Well, thanks for coming. If you guys are helping us out, you come back here anytime you want to. I'm sure that they'll even let you stay at the quarters next door to rest up. So just might end up with some more of the little chaos gremlins, but yeah, that's the way these things work. Or to
Cool,
put
we're
it
having
in,
a barbecue outside soon.
that should be fun to smell. So yeah,
What were you saying?
that was my way of reminding you that we are not stuck in a XCrawl dungeon. You actually do have the ability to come back and rest, but on the downside, we're not in an XCrawl dungeon, which means that gives people a chance for reinforcements.
No. I'm feeling, I guess, comfortable health-wise. I don't think
I would
Lena
think
has
so.
taken that
No,
much damage.
right now, it's all good. In fact, if I don't, if I tempt you not to go into certain places, I've got today built around just the 8 of you. But yeah, as soon as you find the dungeon proper, that's where things might start changing. And you might appreciate that.
Fair enough. Okay. Start the burning and then head up to the what was it? The smithy?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and do a big old grab and whoops. And then grab too many. How about I scroll out? So smithy it is. Okay, so did you want to do the danger scent?
Always.
I just wanted to give you the excuse if you were feeling too sad about the danger sense too much. I didn't want to rub it in.
Eventually it should work.
I am so sorry. Fortunately, the rolls outside of your danger sense haven't been too bad, so everything is good there. So the windows to the smithy are all pretty well covered in soot and stuff. This is an old-fashioned smithy. It's probably one of those things where here's what things were like back in Augustus's time. Doing the demonstrations of stuff like that. So you don't really see what's inside very well. So I guess the question is, who's at the door?
Recommend humans. I'm pretty sure that guy told us that the humans are up here.
Well,
Could be
Jackson
totally
will
wrong.
lead the way in. So your Jackson will knock and then push the door open.
Ooh, polite.
So when you knock, there isn't an answer. Okay. So when you open the door proper, a this is one of those I have a choice of what exactly is happening, and I'm trying to decide. I'm going to go with a trowel. Yes, I'm going to go with a trowel. Flies out towards Jackson. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, that hits me.
Ooh, that was kind of vicious for a trowel. So it whips past Jackson, leaving a large gouge bleeding on his face. And then it stops midair and rotates back around. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and use bags. There's a lot of gardening stuff. It's, once again, that chaotic glow, or that chaos glow. So these ones that I'm adding right now are larger things like a rake and a tiller, bigger things that are still not too big. I'm going to go ahead and call this bigger item 1, bigger item 2, bigger item 3, and then I need 4 little ones. Can I make it smaller? I will. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, while I go ahead and type in more names, why don't you guys go ahead and give me initiative checks?
You said initiative checks?
I did. When did you lose me? Did you lose me?
I heard go ahead and roll checks.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. If you are not talking directly into your mic, it does not come through well.
That sucks. That's very annoying.
So if, like earlier when you were looking at the book and were trying to talk into it, it was very choppy.
Well, if I was talking to the book, that definitely is a problem.
But yeah, anytime that it's not like it's not directly into the mic, it can cut out a bit.
That's
So like I said, that case I was pretty certain that it was probably just initiative checks, so it wasn't a huge deal, but
I need to know these things.
exactly.
Voice mod. And there's your 7 again. Why are you doing that?
You gotta put the dice in the dice. Dungeon drill.
I moved it somewhere, and I'm not sure where. Let's go ahead and just assume I'm going after it for tradition, and there it is, being all shaky for you.
Shake it out.
Okay. 9 for you. Oh, perfect. And Scrawl will embarrass both of you. Okay.
Fine. My initiative has never been good, so. By that I mean it doesn't exist.
Okay. Let's go ahead. The first of them already attacked, obviously. So yeah, just as a reminder, these are the things that say they're small items are basically animated weapons. So they're just floating in the air and flying towards you at speed. 40. Is that smaller item? 2. So from where he is, I only think he can see Jackson. Yes. I'm assuming the trowel's gender. So this one is going flying at Lena because that puts him on the other side from his buddy. And that is a 20.
Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
For a whopping 2 points of damage. So, yeah. More bleeding. That puts you at 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Puts me at 7. My 11 is my. You've only done 4 damage, have you not? Did I do math wrong at some point?
Lena.
I never got
Lena.
Oh, Lena. Oh, okay. I thought that you had said Jackson again. My bad.
I understand why you want me to say that because let's see. As far as it can go, let's go ahead and let them play with Wretched. An 18.
That hits her. Yep.
Okay, statistically, it needs to stop doing that any moment now. Okay, so another 2 damage there. One last one. And this one's got slightly different view of things. So yeah, this one whoops back behind Ethel and stabs at her on the way. A 14.
Ooh, that hits. That hits.
And finally, I don't have a 3. So that's just 1 point of damage, a small nick and or cut. Who's next on my list? It looks like it's Scrawl. So Scrawl is going to try and stab at the one who's closest, as much as the idea of stabbing at a inanimate object. Normally, inanimate objects make sense. He's at -1, but an 18 does hit. And that does seem to be enough to make it fall down as a nice normal item. Knocked the chaos out of him. Okay, Brittney.
Yes. So what are these things? They're like flying around?
Yeah, they're think of it as animate weapons, only they're gardening supplies.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Cork is going to run up here and take a whap at this smaller item number 3. I like this one. 3 plus.
That is definitely a hit.
And then for 8
And
damage.
that is definitely enough to knock the stuffing out of it, even if it doesn't have any stuffing. Who's next?
Beta. Beta's running up to this little bag thing, item. He's going to try and wallop it too with his battle base.
And with a nice strike to the strings, he hits it just fine. And it goes flying off and lands point down a distance away.
Perfect. Then, let's see. Phil was going to smack this one with her longsword. That is, yeah. 1, 2, 20.
That
1, 2, 8 plus 1. 5 damage.
And that is also good enough.
I think Ratchet can see bigger item number 1 from where she's standing.
So we're going to assume, because I didn't actually draw it, that the oh, come on, that's the door is between the 2 circles.
Okay. I would think that yes.
Yes.
Shoot through that open door, baby.
That did not hit. In fact, that didn't come too close. It's probably because the door was in the way. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Right in that door jam. I think that's everybody. It's my turn.
Yes. Okay, Lena, you're up.
Okay, Lena will Attempt to hit item number 1 out of the air.
That is a hit. Oh, that is a good hit, but it is still standing. You said 1, right? Yes.
Yes. Spellweaver Blast for good measure on something. Or not. I don't think that's a loss, though.
No. 10 is the
Oh,
absolute.
no, that does hit. That does
Oh,
actually
that does hit? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do much because it's just 1d3 plus 1. So that'll just be at number 2 again, or item 1. I mean, small item 1. I mean.
Okay. 4 damage is enough to finish it off.
And then Jackson will make his way over to item 1 and take a swing.
Wait, didn't you say item 1 was what the Spellweaver Blast was at?
Small item 1.
Oh! I thought that was already dead. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
I actually think that was already dead, so I'm going to go with what I was thinking before, which is that this is now dead. So yeah, choose.
Then item 2.
There we go. Attacking the.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
so I'm afraid that will take care of your mojo points. And if you'd like to go ahead and roll, that was Jackson, you said?
Yep.
Jackson's die is a D16 for fumble.
Yep.
Oh, that was the perfect time to max that.
I'm sure.
What is Jackson using as a weapon?
Battle axe.
I cannot think of any way to have you hit one of your allies work with a two-handed weapon. That would take a whole lot of work. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and disarm you for now.
Okay. Where exactly does it go? Flying just into the corner?
No, it just goes flying behind you.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I could do the whole World of Warcraft whirlwind thing where you just start veering off into the air. But yes, this is the day that you were disarmed by a shovel. How does that feel?
Not entirely the shovel had anything to do with it, but that is my turn done.
That is your turn. Okay, so the aforementioned shovel is going to fight back.
Yeah, suck it, shovel.
I feel like any roll that would disarm them would literally kill it. But yeah, it tries to hit you like a baseball bat, completely missing, and actually ends up smacking itself against the wall behind it. So it is going to be at a disadvantage next time. -2 next attack roll. And let's see. This is going to be a rake, because I know that you are really invested in exactly what kind of gardening equipment is coming after you. 15?
Miss.
Excellent. Not quite as funny as the other one, but okay. So little Scrawl can't quite get in there, so he'll just go ahead and move to the side. So he's out of the way, but can try and help next time. Which brings us to Brittney's squad.
All right. Clark's gonna go in there. Perfect. He's gonna attack this bigger item 3. 20 plus 1, 3 plus.
A 12 is not enough to hit it. It's just 2 under.
Alas. Okay, so then they go up there too, and also try to get a whack in.
Where do I have that jotted down? Beta is a D6.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figure that's one of those mean things that I'm required to put down, and you can just not worry about. Okay, that was the same thing that happened to the shovel. So apparently you are not quite as skilled at fighting rakes as you are at zombies. Your next attack is going to be at -2.
Okay. And then Nurse Wretched is going to shoot. These things are kind of in my way, huh? I'm going like this. I'm going to shoot this bigger item number 2.
Nope, not quite enough.
Just back the way I came. That's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Ethel will bless Jackson. I don't think I bless him.
It doesn't probably do much.
Doesn't fail, at least. I don't have an alignment for Ethel, just out of curiosity. Ethel?
Oh, she's neutral.
Okay.
Yep, Hooray is a nature neutral.
Like, I just realized that is actually something I need to know. Okay, and you were trying to bless, and 1 to 11 is a failure, unfortunately.
This is not a disapproval. So thank
Correct.
goodness. That's the end. That's all of my turns.
Lena?
Jackson will pick his axe up. I assume that's his entire turn.
Yep.
Lena will attempt to. Who's at disadvantage? Beta? That
Yes.
rolled in
She's
that
got
one?
a -2. Yeah.
A -2?
To hit. So not like roll 2 dice.
Well, all the same.
Okay, I will point out, just in case, Jackson as a brawler does have the ability to go ahead and do unarmed fighting. That would be...
Yeah, we'll come back to let's say I haven't picked up the axe yet. We'll come back to Jackson. I'll do his last and decide what I want to do. For now, Lena will attempt to lionize Beta to hopefully make that -2 to attack a little bit better, potentially.
Lionize, lionize, lionize. Ooh.
20. Yep, that's a +2 to attack rolls, willpower saves, reflex saves, and skill checks. So basically, you have no modifier for your next attack roll.
It says thank you in Orcish.
Toot toot. And lionizing lasts, I think, just 1 round at this level. I have to actually find the rules. Yeah, class level 1 round, so 1 level. So, like I said, just to. And then Spellweaver Blast. Oh yeah, that one is I already know that one is just
A little bit. They like numbers slightly larger than that.
Just to double check, but I'm pretty sure 2 through 8 is failure, but the spell is not lost. So, yeah, we will. It's a brawler, right? That's his class name.
So, a brawler who chooses to strike twice with unarmed attacks is automatically treated to having 16 agility, rolling 2d16 rather than 1d20.
So that would be +2, right?
From your strength, and you get your deed die.
No, I mean, so the 16 agility affect the attack?
The 16 agility means that you're unarmed attacker at full strength.
Okay. But it's still strength for the attack modifier.
Yes.
Okay. I think Jackson's only +1. Yeah, he'll attempt it.
That is a hit. Your D die is 1, so
My D die is 2.
So it is. Okay, your D die is 2, so go ahead and add that to you've got a 1d4 for your unarmed damage.
Yep. So it's strike twice.
Yeah, but if I am looking at purely as a 1 + 3, would be 4. Yeah, you would have hit with both of them. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage twice.
Or actually, would I get an additional 2 there? Would it be 2d4 plus 4 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can
so
do
it's
that
actually
math.
8.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And this is all against the rake, if I remember correctly.
I don't think I ever actually said, but we'll go with item number 2.
Okay.
That's what we were going for before.
That was a shovel again. And know how important that is. And you are able to... I'm going to say with that damage, you were doing a attack and you ended up just hitting it both sides, split it in 2.
Good. That is my turn done.
And now we will see the brutality of the rake. I think Cork. A 7. Is Cork okay?
Yep.
Well, that was amazingly exciting for the rake. Scrawl comes scampering in, tries to stab with his dagger. And gets a frickin' critical hit. What did I decide? Treating you. I am treating you as a sapling specialist for number crunching purposes. So let me pull that up just a moment. $1d8 on crit table 2. A 5. That is completely impossible. Although it would be funny. So the rake grows kidneys, so it can be stabbed in the kidneys. Sorry about that.
You okay?
Yes. End result is 2 damage, and if it survives to its turn, it's not going to be able to attack. So yeah, Brittney.
Perfect. All of my things are going to attack the same thing. So I'll do beta first. 1d20 plus 1.
The rest of your team appreciates that. That is a
12 to
miss. You need a 14.
Orc is next, and he's going to try and like smash it down so that it hits the ground. I've realized I've been forgetting to actually say what my fun attack thingy is. D20 plus 1d3 plus 2. That
Also a miss,
missed.
unfortunately.
Ethel's going to go up here, and she's going to try and whap it. her long sword.
Oh, there we go. That one's a hit.
And that is, wait, where is she? 1d8 plus 1. Would help. Four damage.
And that is an absolutely perfect strike, taking care of our final exciting bag. So it is
Perfect.
a little dark in here, but it's also a smithy that's been used to showcase how to make just about any metal item over the last few, I'll go ahead and say decades at least. So if there's any single item of a normal metal nature that your characters want, go ahead and spit it out, and I'll probably give it to you.
I'll pick my axe back up.
That you can do that.
Otherwise, I can't really think of anything I want. So
Wait, maybe if you got like what are those things called? Like that you bolt unlocker, bolt chopper.
Oh, great big
Bolt cutter.
set bolt cutter. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see you being able to find one of those. That's no problem whatsoever. So, yeah, please go ahead and gain yourself a bolt cutter. I can totally see that being useful.
How'd you figure that out? Because I was like miming. I have a camera on me.
If it's any consolation, I started miming it too. So yeah, no, you had a perfect what's the word? Visualization with your words.
Boy, Kirk will he'll take a chain if there's a metal chain in there.
Oh, absolutely. So now you have something to bolt something together and some way of taking off the chain. That, it makes perfect sense.
Other than that, I'm good.
Well, I don't want to make assumptions, but based on your past statements, I'm thinking you're heading towards the gardener next.
Yes.
that was the idea.
Okay, so I am going to point out, let's go ahead and just move you guys around a little bit. As you're looking forwards, a couple of things catch your eye. On the one hand, there seems to be oh yeah, you'd definitely be able to see that. There definitely seems to be a giant rat rooting around near the doors of the mansion. You also see that the shrine to Zeus, which used to be a statue of Zeus putting his hand on the shoulders of Emperor Augustus, that's been shattered. So Augustus seems to have fallen on the ground. So just two interesting things you might want to be aware of.
Gardener first, rat second.
Yeah. Unless the rat, like, sees us going in there. I'm gonna try and be
possible.
quiet.
So yeah, we will head to the gardener.
Approaching the gardener house.
That's cute. So that was just like marching order, right?
I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Decide is Cork the... Oh no, Beta's the former language teacher. So Beta's the one that he probably would be wanted to stay with, because that's the one that talks to him most.
Aw.
So how are we approaching this?
Jackson will do the same as he did in the last door. Walk up, knock the door, and then slowly open it.
So when you knock on the door, you hear from inside, "Oh, visitors. We like visitors, don't we?" But you don't hear footsteps from inside.
I'm coming in.
I want to do your danger sense.
Yes. Hey, there we go. That's basically spotting a trap or an ambush.
So as the door is opening, wait a second. What's your character class?
He's a scout, which is a
Perfect.
specialist.
Just wanted to make sure I was looking at the right description of danger sense. So as Jackson opens the door, a thick mist comes out. The already darkened room is even harder to see inside because of that. But Wretched can tell that there is a creature right at the center of where the mist is coming from. Even though it seems to be, well, okay, it wouldn't seem to be invisible because you couldn't see if it was invisible or not if you can't see it. but you get the idea. There is an invisible creature, and she's able to point out exactly where the mist is starting from. Did that make sense? Because it's really important that that made sense.
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna well, aim everybody to shoot at that thing first, or at least that's where it is. I think I got a mojo for that. Hey.
Absolutely. Now, if no one can make you lose that mojo, that would be even better.
Try to use it.
Did I miss any mojos from the previous one? I don't think so. Okay, can I have an initiative roll, please?
Ooh,
Oh, that
good job, both of
was
us.
some very nice initiative roll. Good. So for Brittney, it's an 18, 19 for Lena, and Scrawl finally having to deal with lack of success. Okay, so even though you have a good idea where it is based on the recommendation of looking for where the mist is originating, you're still going to have a -2 penalty on your attack rolls because of the darkness and the mist.
Okay. I assume I'm
You is.
first. I don't think this will work, but on the off chance it does, can Lena turn on her battery lantern and just chuck it into the room?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, that's going to be your turn, but yeah, it's a battery lantern. That's going to definitely make up for the problem with there not being enough light. I am almost positive that those things do 60 feet. So I'm not even going to look it up. I'm going to say that it's a 60-foot diameter, which would fill the entire space.
Yep. That does take her turn, right? You said?
Yes.
Yeah, that was planned. Okay. Well, with that, we'll start with Deborah. Spellweaver Blast. That is a hit, or that does do something. I believe that's just the 1d. Yep. So that's 3 damage to the eye thing. And then Jackson will walk in and make a swing. And you did say that there's no longer a penalty because of the lantern light.
I didn't, but actually, because you were able to hit it, it's no longer invisible. So that's even more important. So yeah, the mist is still pretty thick. But now that you've got the light in it on it, it looks like some kind of demonic goblin thing. Its eyes are ice blue, and its skin has that lovely taint of chaos that you started to get used to. So it looks like another example of something that's was out in the chaos too long.
Do I have a penalty to attacks
No.
anymore? Why the fuck?
You may try that again.
Okay, I mean, I also would accept if you just wanted. That would just be a 6. But I'll leave that up to you. Am I rerolling or? Because I did roll everything. It just.
Okay, I see. Okay, now
Yeah,
now I understand. Okay, yes. So
Yeah.
you rolled a 2, and then nothing, and then a 3,
Yeah, I
and
guess I
then
just
a
put
1.
an extra couple spaces there by accident. It just. So yeah, it's a 6. It's a miss, but it's not a critical miss.
Yes,
It's
you're
just-
absolutely correct. See that you have everything. I will go ahead and say that's a miss.
No, absolutely. No, I
Also,
fully,
so will
fully
the
accept
numbers,
that.
but
I'm just glad it was just it still only a 2. Okay, that's me done.
and that's Brittney.
All right. I'm gonna have
Okay.
Wretched first.
I think you hit spaces instead of the pluses. Or something like that. I do like the fact that I literally just... Okay, no, I didn't reproduce your numbers exactly, but that would have been so funny.
Is Wretched shooting at eyeball thing? Oh no.
Remember that mojo you made sure I gave you? I'm afraid that you just decided to to not have it anymore. Wretched is a D6 on the fumble chart.
Oh.
You
Fun.
guys don't mess around. Okay, this is one I can definitely see working. You managed to get your bowstring. I would say hair. I'm not sure how long the hair is. If it's not the hair, then it's just gotten caught up in your shirt. So you will need to skip your next round to untangle it, and you're also going to be at a -2 to your armor class briefly. So that was Wretched.
She's gonna back up again. And Cork is gonna go in there. And he's gonna try and attack this thing. Hopefully like smashing it and then like hitting it into the wall, kind of.
That's a 3.
I don't.
It's a shame that it didn't
doesn't hit.
because yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I have good news. The good news is that if you had hit, then your mighty deed of arms would have been absolutely great. But you skipped that part.
Right. Beta is next. He's gonna whap it with his base. Or attempt to.
Attempt to, unfortunately.
Maybe. And Ethel here next to him. He's gonna try and attack it too. Mostly to find out if this thing is unholy to her, because I have no idea. And she still doesn't know. That's everybody.
So Scrawl howls out. He's obviously trying to get Beta to let him know if he should go attack or not.
You know what? Go for it, buddy.
So he happily rushes in. See, this is why no one likes GMPCs. It's just all the sad. So let me go ahead and do the base damage. So that would be whopping 1 point of damage with his dagger. But then use Halfling Rogue. D8 2. Foe dazed by ferocious attack, their speed and actions are reduced by half for 2d3 rounds. Yep, that is going to affect it. Put in some notes here real quick. So it is its turn. Can't go invisible again just now. But it lashes out with one of its nasty, glowy claws at I'm gonna have to say Scroll is the only person who had actually hit him yet. Them. It does manage to hit poor little Scroll.
Oh, no.
And that does knock Scrawl out for the moment. Move him back a bit. So he is down. But he can't do another attack, which he actually would have been able to. Thanks to Scrawl's critical hit before. So, yeah, top of round.
Okay. We'll start with axing with Jackson. That's better.
Oh, that's very better.
I assume that hits.
Mm-hmm. That's a good number. And I feel like you've never actually done the and then unarmed So you get to do a second attack. It's basically an unarmed attack. So like you're smacking him with the butt
That's
of your axe.
Think?
That's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been something.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 unarmed attack every round they fight with weapon and melee.
So this one is a D14.
Yes, I see.
I mean, it's entirely possible that he's like literally never been able to hit the broadside of a barn this entire time. So
No, I just have never actually rolled that. So, I
that is a miss. And if that scares you,
no, I probably should have rerolled the D die, but it wouldn't have actually mattered.
your D die was a 3. That's as good as it gets. Why would you want it? No, you're fine.
Well, because it does
I see
say
what you mean.
you roll the D die on every attack roll, so I should have technically re-rolled it.
You are
but
correct. I understand. Yes, I
would
will
not have
forgive
actually
you.
mattered.
You are absolutely correct
If
in
it
this
hadn't
case.
hit, I probably would have been like, let me re-roll that just in case. But since it missed anyway with a maximum, then it doesn't. Scrawl is just unconscious. Is he bleeding out or?
If you've got something you can do, he's technically dead, but
I will feed him the super minor healing potion that I got from the chests.
okay. That's a perfect use for it. What was it, 1 to 3? Do you want to roll it? You may roll it.
I don't. Sure. This is just one D3.
Yes. Okay. So that got him back up and bouncing
And
again.
then Spellweaver Blast.
Quite a good Spellweaver Blast. Okay.
Let me check. Casters use an additional bonus to their check equal to their caster level. So I just get a +1. So it's a 25 on a 24. Which might make a difference?
Exactly.
It does not. But, oh wait, nope, sorry, that's the wrong one. For some reason, when I look at Spellweaver Blast, the first one that comes up is under Guardian Spirit. 25, no, 24, 25 are the same. So it doesn't actually make a difference. But hey, so 2 for the blaster die result. Plus, so roll 2d6 plus 2. And we will do stun plus 1d6 damage. And then it needs to make a targets must save. So I don't know what. I guess a willpower save.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, a willpower save against spell check. So it must. So I guess in that case, would that? I guess that would be against 25 though for the crit. Yeah. So it needs to either save against 25 or it is stunned for 1 round.
Willpower, we decided. Oops.
Yes.
Not
That's good.
enough.
Not good
Stunned
enough.
it isn't. Stunned it is.
No, it is. Thank you. And that is me done.
Okay, Brittany.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Jack. He's going to try and shove this guy in. That didn't go so well.
Okay, and who was this?
Cork. I think he's a D10.
I've got it as a D12.
Oh, I'll do that then. Rolled a 5.
You trip and fall, wasting this action. You are prone, which would be a lot worse if it weren't for the fact that this guy is stunned. Okay.
Agreed.
And you can't have Wretched do anything because she was untangling.
Yep, but Beta is going to attack with his base.
And you got 5 again, which unfortunately is not enough.
Cool.
And you still have Evil, right?
Yes. I don't think anything bad happened to her last time. Yeah, she's
No.
going to hit it with a longsword. Good job, Ethel. And that is a 1d8 plus 1. For damage.
Damage is damage.
Which is good. I think under this current status, Scrawl is going to move away from the fight, especially since no one can do anything to him. And yeah, since the critter is currently stunned, that brings us to the top of the round.
Okay. We'll start with Jackson and his axe. Yep.
That is a miss. It was very close.
Don't know why I put 2 there. Not that, again, it would matter. That was supposed to be a 1, but a 6 is still a miss.
Yes.
That wasn't terrible, but alright, that's a miss.
Exactly.
We'll Spellweaver Blast.
Ooh,
19.
that's a good start.
Not bad. Okay, so roll 1d7 plus. Unfortunately, the blaster die result is only a 1. And we will do. I don't think it's going to work as well, but we will do stun again. So it needs to make another willpower save. And take 6 damage.
Pretty strong willpower.
I figured, especially with a 22 last time. But
that's not a good
that
enough.
can happen. Hold on. Did you mean to roll a 1d6?
I did not. Okay, that's funny.
I will take it, but I
understand.
It's a little bit cheap. You know what? That's
It's worse. Yay!
it is stunned for the round again.
That must be so
and then-
disappointing.
Cork and Beta are both having a hard time. Who's currently prone? Beta?
Cork.
I think
Cork?
Wretched. Oh, never mind. Yes, Cork. Thank you.
Then I will attempt to lionize Beta because I'm assuming Cork is not going to be able to get an attack off this round. Then
No, he's going to have to spend the whole thing standing. Yeah,
so
Wretched
I will attempt
was
to
tangled up in
lionize.
her bowstring.
What was that?
I was just saying that Wretched was tangled up in her bowstring, but she's fine now.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, okay.
Yeah, we will lionize Beta, or attempt to lionize Beta, which is
You can do it.
personality, which I believe is a 2 plus. I can do it.
That looks like a leveling number. +1 to all attack rolls, willpower saves, and skill checks.
Nice. And that would be my turn done.
Okay, so that does bring us to Brittney. I'm going to go ahead and have Cork take his turn to stand back up. But you have 3 perfectly good characters left.
Beta is going to attempt to smack the battle base.
Oh, very good.
I don't think it mattered, but there was also an extra +1 I think you missed there.
I did.
It's only 2 attacks, not 2 damage, right?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually 8 damage then.
Okay,
I got excited.
Yeah, unfortunately, lionizing just helps you hit. It is not a damage buff.
I'll take the dirty 20.
Yeah. I mean, still, 8 damage is good.
8 damage is a big number.
And then, Wretched will... Oh, she's going to come right here. She's going to shoot it.
Ooh.
That was slightly lower than that was slightly lower than the number I was going for.
Me too. Well, her too.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
then Ethel will attack you. And she
Also a miss,
I believe.
Okay, so Scrawl has scampered off. The creature is stunned again. So I'm going to go ahead and even though it can't attack, I'm going to let it go ahead and you blink your eyes from that miss, and all of a sudden you realize that the thing that you've been fighting this entire time is just some poor elderly woman who seems to be absolutely confused.
That it specifically says it cannot act.
Yeah, but it's amusing for me to go ahead and I mean, it's not going to be doing it very well. But yeah, it's like, why are you doing this to me? I'm just a poor innocent old lady. And since obviously, because she can't act and I don't have any kind of rules going improving her life, that would be your go, Lena.
Jackson with the axe. Nope.
Unfortunately, it's not prone.
Ooh, unlucky. This is why I shouldn't be going for those unarmed attacks. 16, right?
Yes.
And I guess that would be a headbutt. because I don't know what else he would be unarmed attacking. I guess either that, or I guess you could make the argument that like he swings through and then just like tries to punch it with like the hand that's on the butt of the on the bottom of the axe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Either that or the butt of the axe itself.
I think that makes more sense. Of like as he brings the axe back up for another swing, he just like uppercuts it.
My personal
tries to
favorite
uppercut
is a kick to the dick, but
Oh yeah, that's always
I don't
possible.
think that's relevant with this thing.
yeah, I don't know if it's got any genitalia.
Well, right now it's female, so it like, or at least looks like an old woman.
Female
so I suppose technically
presenting.
now it does, but yeah, I still don't think I still can't erase the image of what it actually is out of my head, and I don't think that has anything.
Okay, I know that you're complaining that it can't do anything because it's stunned, but so powerful was the force of your failure that it actually has broken out of its stun just to point at you and laugh.
That's fair. I mean, also it's just the round. So the round's over, so it gets the axe again.
If this was televised, then you'd lose a fame, but fortunately no one but the group here can see you. So as long as everyone vows to be silent and not... So yeah, we saved Mount Vernon, but you know what Johnson did? Well, oh my god, it was so stupid looking.
Spell Weaver Blast. Yeah, okay. Had to end eventually. No stun lock this time. So I mean, it is max damage on the 1d3 potentially. Nope, because it was one, but.
And it's dead. That was what you needed to take it down. So yeah, that final shot goes through, its little illusion fades, and it falls down to the floor, deceased.
How's everybody's health looking?
The worst
Not
I have
terrible.
here is 2 points.
Yeah, Scrawl is the worst. I'm
Scrawl
only missing
is level
2
0,
health.
so
Yeah. I'm missing 2 health on both Jackson and Lena, but that's not a huge deal. I mean,
yeah.
Currently, so Jackson's at 9, Lena's at 5.
Ooh, 5 out of what though?
7.
7.
It's
In
low enough
stereo.
where my character is gonna want to heal you.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lena did not get a very good roll on her 1d8 hit dice. The fact that she has the same amount of health as my blaster with a 1d5 hit dice is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, but at least you can wear the thick armor.
She can. Also, just by one-handing a sword, she gets an extra AC bonus, so she has quite a lot of AC compared to Deborah's, but it is still kind of just like... Oh yeah, if you want to heal Lane up, I will not complain. Jackson definitely doesn't need it. I mean, he's...
She definitely didn't.
No, that unfortunately was a failure. But it's not enough to annoy anybody. Every failed holy act check. Okay, so your divine disappointment is now on a 1 to 3 range, I'm afraid. Bum bum bum.
Oh no. Okay.
What's first aid roll?
First aid is for bandaging wounds only in this particular situation.
Okay. So I couldn't heal back up with a first aid kit.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine on 5. It's not the biggest deal. I thought I bought health potions at some point, but apparently I did not. So that's on me.
Let me
So
get
I
John's
wouldn't wanna use
characters
any-
has all of them.
Wouldn't want to use any of them at this point anyway, because yeah, 2 health is not biggest deal.
Okay, so we are at the last 25 minutes of the session. So I think either way we go, something extended will happen, and I need to pee anyway. So if it's okay with everyone, I think we'll go ahead and call the session here. How are you looking in 2 weeks, Lena?
Nothing. Or sorry, no availability for you. When I say nothing, I mean I am gonna be a no-show for the foreseeable future.
Well, that's rude.
I know. I'm sorry. This was like the one
I hope
Sunday
it's something fun.
I'm probably gonna get off for like the next couple of months because I'm barely being scheduled in the weeks, so they're pretty much exclusively scheduling me over the weekends.
What do you do? Are you like a computer lady?
No, I just work part-time at Lowe's.
Oh, okay.
I am going to school to become a computer lady,
He's
but
working
I'm
on
Oh,
it.
there we go.
hoping to get a job that
I guess
actually has.
so,
But
yeah, I'm like, you seem profesh. Okay.
it's the goal at some point. But hopefully, when I do, become a computer lady, I at least will have a bit more of a stable schedule. It's just part-time Lowe's, and especially because I am
Yeah, you need your
requesting such a specific weekday schedule of only closings, it means weekends they're gonna overschedule me because it's the only time they can use me fully.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah, the
Give
next
them
2
money.
Sundays I am unavailable.
Okay, I will check with John to see if the 12th is good for them, and then we will apparently invert our how we did things today, where all of Lena's characters are running off to improve the safety of the way back to the real world, and John's characters are coming into the fight.
Sounds good.
Hey, it was fun.
It was. I will talk to you whenever I hopefully am able to make it again.
We'll see you in 2 weeks then, Brittany, unless John can't make it.
Yep, she's gone.
Okay, that's good enough too.
I think she said something and it just kind of got a bit quiet because it happens that sometimes.
Yes. Okay, well, I will see you now.